Well, seeing as my drill let the smoke out, guy might be needing a new drill here. So I'm taking a look at what they got here at Lowe's. And what I'm seeing is that's the 20 volt. Same one I've got, hammer drill, but it's not. Oh, wait a second. That is brushless. I didn't think that was brushless because mine isn't brushless. Let's look at the XRs. XRs are quite a bit more. Now I'm gonna have to figure out what that means. I didn't think that was brushless. Hang on a sec. Well, just went with the regular XR 20 volt cordless. I have a Hilti TE7 hammer drill, and I've always thought the hammer functions on these are kind of a joke, and I wasn't gonna spend the extra money for it, considering if I need a hammer drill, I have a real one. Didn't even make it out of Lowe's yet. Already gotta see what we got here. Junk. Pair of 2 amp hour batteries. Charger, but I don't think the 112 is a fast charger. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Well, just got home with it. We're building a shed, so figured we'll break it in nice, putting a shed together. It's plastic, so just set the clutch kind of low and we'll see how she does. Well, that was an afternoon project, but we built a shed. So pretty much the entire thing used the new drill for. That's right, Leroy. Anyway, so I mean, not really a difficult project by any means to use it for, but lots of little screws. A couple things I noticed about this different than my old one. Obviously, this is an XR. My old one was still a brushed hammer drill. And like I said, this one is not a hammer. But I have an SDS hammer drill, so I really don't need it. One thing I did notice, though, is there's a light setting down here. So there's low, medium, and the last one is a little... Let's see if I can get you guys in there to read it. Focus. Focus. It doesn't want to focus. Anyway, it says 20 min, so I'm assuming that it's a 20-minute interval light. I don't know why anyone would want that setting, but I do like the adjustable brightness on here. Other than that, I mean, I don't really see anything that's groundbreakingly new about it, better, but it's another working drill, so I'm pretty happy with that. Well, I got some free time right now, and it's not dark out, so let's tear this thing down and see what's wrong with it. Got a decent battery. Yeah, she still don't want to spin after she let the smoke out. Anyway, let me go get some Torx bits real quick. A screwdriver, and I guess we'll tear this thing apart and see what broke in it, because I know we can get parts. Damn, what a shame. I know we can get parts for DeWalt's, so it's nothing crazy. I mean, I already bought a new drill, but a couple $1 part, I might just go ahead and fix it. Oh, that sucks. Well, I gotta go grab a long T10 to get down in there. Ratcheting screwdriver won't fit. Once we get this front one out, we should be able to split it in half. expecting that. The brushes are in 2 halves. Oh, I guess if I took both ends of the bearing retainer out. Not smelling burnt electronics, but also outside, so. Ooh, that does not look great. Got back together before I start throwing parts everywhere. There we go. It's a planetary housing right there for the front half of the drill. Try to leave that in one piece because that's probably not broken. Selector out of there for it. Yeah, it smells a little like burnt electronics. Now the fun part, and from what I can see already, let me go get something to pry that out of there real quick. It looks like we melted the rear bearing into the housing. Yep, that's exactly what we did. So, you can see housing's melted and tore up right there. On the camera here. Barely wants to turn. That's been hot though. That rear bearing melted into the drill, so that's what let the smoke out. Front bearing feels fine. Bars don't look terrible. Well, I say they don't look terrible. There's a chunk out of that one. Oh, that is crispy. The brush is broken. It's cracked. Doesn't want to move in its housing. I pushed it in and it's not retracting with the spring. Well, I'd say it's done. This is going to be a parts drill at this point. I don't really know what parts are good on it, but if any of this stuff swaps over, I might hold on to it for a little bit. But she's done. I'd need bearing retainers look good. I'd at least need a rear bearing, but the way this thing's going and looking, I'd probably get the whole motor for it, but I'd also need half a clamshell to do that, so. Yep, this one's just going to stay dead. It's not worth fixing to me. Like I said, the only function that this has and my other one doesn't is hammer function, but I've got a TE7 Hilti, so if I need to use a hammer drill function for masonry or anything like that, I have a real one I can use, not just a one like this. There we go, now it's clocked. Well, nothing to see here, I guess. I'm just going to get this thing thrown back together real quick. And she'll go in the dead tool pile. Well, that was a little bit of a different video for you guys. There will be some more bus content coming soon. I've been doing quite a bit of customer work lately, so should have some stuff on Lance's bus coming out soon. Also should be getting another video out soon on my bus. I've got a bunch of parts that have come in for it and really got a bunch of stuff I need to get done on it. So we'll see about getting that coming up soon. As well as I've started a build series on Patreon for the dually. So they should be getting the first video on that next week, early next week. The rest of the parts come in for the first group of upgrades to the truck. But I appreciate it. And you guys that watched through this, I know this isn't the normal stuff we do, but I was just curious to what died inside of it. But I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.